Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Monday, April 10th, 2023, and we are back with our NBA best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Being the Odds. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, hit the notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post these NBA videos every single day, along with the NHL and MLB. We're at 12-3 in the MLB, and we had a winning day yesterday in the NHL. Definitely check those videos out. We're going after our first 5,000 subscribers, so I'm really excited to have y'all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. So to recap yesterday's results, we went 0-2 yesterday. We had the Kings -4, and we had the Pelicans +3.5. Now here's the deal, guys. I took some losses yesterday, but at the end of the day, we were betting on backups, and that's going to happen on the last day of the NBA season when no one plays anyway. But overall, even with that being said, we're 245 and 198 for the season so far. So we are huge. We are on the plus side of units like crazy. We've been crushing our best bets. I'm loving it. The NBA season has gone very, very well for us this year. And if we've been making as money in the NBA, MLB, college basketball, consider becoming a member at zdmbets.com/picks. That website is linked in the description below. As a member, you support the channel, but more importantly, you get our picks early to take advantage of line movements, which is a big, big deal, especially in the video I'm about to talk about here. Also, as a member, you get all of our add-ons texted to you immediately. You don't have to go to Twitter for that. Our Twitter is linked in the description below as well. And also that number that sends you those texts, you can reach out to about any game they're considering betting, and I'll give you what I would do in that specific game that's guaranteed as a member, which is a big deal. So what we're going to be doing today as far as picks go, we're going to get into the picks. Before we go over the picks, what I'm going to talk about today is there's no NBA games on today. However, we do have NBA futures, and I am loving 4 futures in the NBA. I'm going to give them to you here. First off, there's 2 different types of futures I'm doing. First off, I have 1 winner of the NBA Finals. That's it, 1. And then I have 3 winners of conferences, 2 in the West, 1 in the East. The East is a bit of a hedge, and the West, I really like both of them. And the East, I do like this one too. So first off, I'll start with the West. Let's start with the West NBA futures. First off, I like the Grizzlies plus 700 to win the West. I love this bet. I think this is a ridiculous. I don't know how on earth they're plus 700 to win the West, but that's a bit ridiculous. First off, when it comes to the Grizzlies, Ja Morant is fantastic. He's going to get a little bit better in free throw line. But other than that, he is electrifying. He can change the trajectory of the momentum of a game in one play. Desmond Bane is the most underrated player in the NBA. I think if Ja's here, Desmond Bane's right here. Like, he is a baller. I love Desmond Bane. Dylan Brooks is a defensive pit bull that will piss people off like crazy. I love him here in the playoffs specifically. And Jaren Jackson Jr. is, in my opinion, the defensive player of the year. He is the only guy who can beat up Anthony Davis. And by beat up, I mean not actually beat him up, but be able to defend him. And people are like, oh, Anthony Davis. Listen, if Jaren Jackson Jr. has to guard Anthony Davis, it's a wrap. I love Jaren Jackson Jr. Plus, he's fantastic on the offensive end. They have very good role players. Luke Kennard is a fantastic pickup they got from the Clippers. Is a great three-point guy to spread the floor a little bit more for Ja Morant. Every single player on their starting lineup can shoot threes, and they have a nice collection of guys on the bench. Now, hopefully we get Steve Adams back. Hopefully we get Santi Aldama back. But even with that being said, the Grizzlies, I think they can definitely get past the first round without those guys. When they come back, then we'll see who they're playing. Maybe they're playing Sacramento or Golden State, one of those. But I love Grizzlies here plus 700 to win the West. I love them. Next, we have Golden State plus 330 to win the West. Listen, when they're healthy, they're legit. And one of the biggest factors as to why they sucked on the road this year, and one of the biggest factors as to why they just haven't really shown up, is Andrew Wiggins not being there. And that's a big deal. Now, Steph was hurt earlier this year for like a full month. And Clay finally got back to being himself towards the end of the year. But with Andrew Wiggins back, I love the Warriors here. Now, by the way, I think if they were to match up, Grizzlies win, in my opinion. I know, plus 700. I just can't believe we're getting at 7-1 here. And Grizzlies and Golden State, if they were to play against, call it the Suns, I think that they match up really well because they have someone in both of these cases. Andrew Wiggins can guard Kevin Durant. I know you're saying that's crazy. He can. And on the Grizzlies case, Dylan Brooks can do everything he can. He can shut down Booker, and they can play it. And they can do it by committee against KD. And the Golden State, one thing I'll tell you is when they get hot, as y'all know, third quarter Golden State, they turn into a different team. They've got the experience. They've got the championship medal. Do I think they could win the NBA championship? No, but I do think they can win the West, because the only team that stands in the Golden State's way to doing this is either the Suns or the Grizzlies. And I really like both of these teams. So it's a nice little plus bet. When you actually average these out to win the West, it's about a 5-to-1 ticket. It's about 5.1 to 1. So it's a really strong value here, and I'm rolling with it. Take it at your own risk, but I like it. Next, we're going to go to the East. The team I have, the future I have to win the East is the 76ers at plus 500 to win the East. Now, the 76ers, guys, people are going to be like, well, Zach, they haven't done it before. Well, eventually they're going to. I remember Alex Ovechkin in NHL, totally off topic, but not really, is that Alex Ovechkin for years just couldn't get out of the second round. And then once he did, he got to the Stanley Cup Finals and won. I think the same thing for Embiid. Embiid is due. This guy is an absolute baller. Now, he's got to rely a little bit less on the free throw line, because they're going to swallow the whistle a little bit in the playoffs, so I'm so happy about they're going to do that. But I think the 76ers beat the Celtics in the second round. I really think they do. I'm not really sure why I do, but I really, really like the 76ers here to beat the Celtics in the second round when they inevitably play each other. There's three big dogs in the East. There's the Bucks, the Sixers, and the Celtics. And that 76ers-Celtics series is going to be fan-freaking-tastic. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be box office. It's going to be a 7-game series down the wire. And if the 76ers get past that, I mean, then they're going to play against the Bucks. Embiid, I mean, they've shown they can beat the Bucks. I like the 76ers plus 500. It's a very strong ticket. But my NBA champion. Let's get to that. My NBA champion I'm taking at plus 240 is the favorite. I'm taking the Bucks at plus 240 to win the chip. Now you might be like, Zach, why are you taking the 76ers at plus 500? Because I think if the Bucks lose, I think they're going to lose the Sixers in the conference finals. But I believe the Bucks are going to win the championship. If they were to go against Golden State, Grizzlies, or the Suns, it's a wrap, guys. Here's the thing: in the playoffs, the best players win. And to me, I don't think this is debatable, but Giannis is the best player in the NBA. It's not even close. Giannis is that guy. And with that being said, the Bucks at plus 240 isn't a great value, but at the same time, I think it's a good value if you win. And I think they're going to win. I think the Bucks are going to absolutely kill everyone on their path up until they get to the 76ers. That series will be a 6 or 7 game series. And then when they go to the West, I mean, who do the Grizzlies have to guard a Giannis? Who does Golden State? I mean, Andrew Wiggins could, but Giannis is going to get Wiggins in foul trouble like that. What about Draymond Green, Zach? Guys, come on. Like, Draymond Green has absolutely no chance against Giannis. If he does, Giannis will foul him out in 2 quarters. Like, he is like Giannis is that guy. And, let's say the Suns get there as an example. Then, I mean, the Suns play absolutely no defense. The Suns play 0 defense whatsoever. The Nuggets have no chance of getting to the NBA Finals. They're absolutely a fraudulent, soft team. I like the Bucks here to win the championship. I almost said national championship. I like them winning the NBA Finals. I love the Bucks here plus 240. So quick recap what we have, everybody. We got the Grizzlies at plus 700. We have the Golden State Warriors plus 330 to win the West, both of those. It comes out to like a 5.1, 5.2 ticket. We have the 76ers at plus 500 to win the East, and we have Bucks plus 240 to win the chip. So let's lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I will see you all tomorrow. Make sure you all check out the other videos. And in the NBA, we will have play-in videos tomorrow. So check those out.